Hello everyone, my name is Rage, or Josh, or Mega Super Awesome Legend King, as some people call me. I'm sorry, I lied. No one calls me Josh. And welcome to something that, quite frankly, we haven't done in way too long, and that's just have a sit down. So if you're standing up, you need to sit down, otherwise, well, you're going to die. And have a lovely little chat about the channel, about Rage Gaming, a little bit about the past, a little bit about the now, and certainly about the future, because as you still know, I read literally every comment on every video. I do just want to do a quick little insert here and say if you're only interested in seeing the future plans section of this video, as in where I plan to take the channel and the types of videos I'm going to do, then skip to around the 13 minutes-ish point and you'll be okay. Though, of course, I recommend you listen to all of it, as it does mean a lot to me, and I've thought a lot about the words I have said. Hopefully. Every email, every tweet, every Skype message from the 1,000 of you that I have on there from Quick Build. And basically whenever and however and wherever smoke signals and pigeons, you guys send me messages. I read them, patron messages of course as well, and I take them all on board. I really do. Obviously it's timely impossible to respond to them all, but I really do take everything to heart that I'm told by you guys, because after all, it's because of you guys that this exists, because I can do this. So I would be foolish to dismiss the words that you tell me, from paragraphs of honest, lovely advice and criticism to, are you trying to be funny or are you just born special? Comments that are always great to get. So what I wanted to do is just have a kind of frank chat with you guys about the channel, because a lot of you have a few concerns recently, and I totally agree with damn near all of them. But I also think it's important that you guys understand what's going on behind the scenes. So, first of all, the background. How much of a nostalgia trip is this? Scrolling through my first 3 years or so of video making. I mean, it's quite the blast. I had a look at some of these and I was like, wow, that was that long ago? God damn. We have changed so much over the years in what we've done and how we are, and grown together as a community. We really have. And I think that's really the starting point of what I want to talk about, and that is change, and that is people's need to change. And it really comes in the form of ending series or games that perhaps you guys, and certainly me, thought would forever be on the channel, and eventually they end up not being, because after years and years, people's tastes change, people move on, people get bored, people yearn for new creative opportunities. So, with that end, I do want to talk Minecraft. I really do. I've done Minecraft videos for a little over 4.5 years, maybe, probably more than that, thinking about it, and I do not deny it is what gave my channel a massive start. Quick Build is a huge deal in my life, and I will never ever forget how impactful and meaningful and just special it was to me, bringing so many of you guys to the channel, something I will be forever ever thankful for. But at the end of the day, after 4 years, I've just had enough Minecraft. It just, it just is too, I can't do more Minecraft. It's just enough is enough, it really is. And I know so many of you love Quick Build, you love Fish Spider Industries. I do too. I love creative series, and that's something we will talk about later on. Now, I do want to talk about Mapstrav as well, which I'm sure of you have a lot. I still absolutely love Mapstrav. I would still be doing Mapstrav every week if I could. I don't see it as a Minecraft series. I've never had. I've seen it as using Minecraft as a platform to do something really cool and interactive with you guys. But obviously, Hollow no longer saw it as that way. He saw it as more of a chore than an enjoyable thing, so he stopped doing it, and that's fair enough. Entirely his prerogative. And, I can't make him do it. I'm not going to force him to do Mapstrav once a month, even though he doesn't really like doing it, just for the sake of it not dying completely. So while I love it and would love to keep doing it, that's why there's not been a map strav. It really is, in effect, not up to me, honestly. So that's what's happened with that one. So in terms of change again, I know a lot of you probably want me to talk about Isaac, and I most certainly will. The thing is, I still really love Isaac. Like, I still play it not recording. I still have an absolute blast. I still learn new things each and every day. Isaac is the type of game that, like Quick Build was, lets me just talk mad shit while having silly shenanigans fun, and that's something that I think I'm really good at as a YouTuber. Just pure, unadulterated, unedited, shenanigansy commentary over a period of time on a fun game. I felt like I've always been pretty good at that, and Isaac is really my outlet for that. It's my let loose and be silly series, and I still love it for that a lot, and a lot of you guys do as well, honestly. A lot of you absolutely love it. Now, I do see that perhaps that there is a too big of a skew towards Isaac over other things on the channel, and while I agree that's the case, I have to keep saying this, and I keep pointing it out, and I just keep on and on and on. Isaac doesn't replace any other video. If there was less Isaac, there would just be less videos on the channel. It's not preventing anything. Every single day, there is something that isn't Isaac. And when the day comes that I start to get bored of Isaac, or start being into something else as much as I am, then it will start to eventually simmer down. I don't think it will ever truly stop, because I don't think it's a game that ever could. I love doing creative things with it. The Seeds of the Week, the mods, when Afterbirth Plus comes out, creating my own stuff in Isaac as a series is going to be amazing. So do not worry on that front. There will be a presence of Isaac for, I'd say, at least another year to come. Just the frequency is what might change, but really don't worry about that. But I do acknowledge it, guys. I do see it, but you have to understand it's not the problem that a lot of you seem to think that it is, because it simply doesn't replace anything. So yeah, that said, I want to be honest with you guys, I really do. I'm in a little bit of a kind of with my channel at the moment. Now, that's not to say I've lost any of my passion, of course not. All of you incredible patrons, and every comment and every person that speaks to me, you are the reason I do what I do. Every time I make even one of you happy, smile, laugh, or even think about something a different way, or even when you get angry at me and, you know, you enjoy being angry at people on the internet, because let's be honest, who doesn't? It makes my life. It really does. That is why I do it, and I will never ever stop. But the reason I've been in a rut recently is not really because of the videos I've been making, it's because of the videos I've not been making. And we'll talk more about that when I get to my future plans section of this video. So for now, thank you for sticking with me through this ramble, and I really dearly hope you're not, like, lessening your liking of the channel because of this. I really do. Believe me, there are some exciting future plans, so stick with me through this. But before we delve into that, I just want to give you a kind of insight into how my mind works when it comes to new series on new games. Most recently, Enter the Gungeon. It's very awesome, it's new, it's a lot of fun, there's a lot of stuff to work out, it's fantastic. But then the kicker happens, and this is going to be, honestly, very, very honest with you guys. I would hate to hide anything from you. I'm just a person like all of you are, and we're just having a conversation. So I hope you do appreciate these types of things. The thing with Enter the Gungeon is I love the game, and I love making videos on it, and I'm not going to stop. Don't worry, there will always be some Enter the Gungeon each week for a good while. But I look at episode 1 and I'm like, sweet, 13,000 people loved that. That makes me so happy. I made that many people have a fun time watching a video. Yes! And then we get to episode 3, just 2 episodes later, and it's 6,000. So I'm there thinking to myself, and before I get into any of this, or before you get mad or anything, the numbers are completely irrelevant from a I need my views financial perspective or anything. That does not matter. That is what Patreon is there for. That is not what I'm talking about at all. Before you think that is completely irrelevant in that sense, but I'm talking about what that represents. Because think about it, say you've made something creative that you're happy with, that you think is good, and loads of people love it and like it. So you make another one, but this time, half as many people love it and like it. And you think to yourself, what have you done wrong? Why did I mess up? Did I offend someone? Was I not as entertaining? Did I really fuck something up? Oh god, I've done something awful. I've really upset people. I've done a bad video. I've not done the kind of quality I'm used to. Oh my god, I've done a really bad thing for my channel and people don't like it anymore and I feel so awful. I'm so sorry. And that is what goes round in my head constantly when I try new things. I feel like I get stuck in a loop of, what have I done wrong? Why have I inspired people to no longer enjoy the thing that they were enjoying? I hate that. I don't want to have made people not enjoy something they previously enjoyed. Clearly I've done something awful to inspire that, and it tears me up inside. It really does, because I always say I do this because I love entertaining you guys. That is why I am here. So when I feel like I've done something that's compromised that, it drives me crazy, and I quite frankly lose sleep over it, and I don't know how to rationalize it. And the people that still watch it absolutely love it, and I absolutely love it, and that's why it's still happening. But there's always that feeling of, what did I do wrong to make so many people stop having fun with me? That is something that I have to live with, and a lot of the time I can't, and that seems to be a recurring problem with me trying new stuff, and I guess that ties into the amount of Isaac, because, you know, everyone always seems to love that. People always like them and want to watch them, and that always makes me happy, knowing I keep making so many of you happy, and that's why I keep that's, you know, part of the reason outside of me loving the game why I keep doing it, because I know I can consistently make so many of you guys have something fun to watch or listen to in the background, you bastards. So that's why that's there a lot. I mean, recently with Pokemon, all the focus I've been doing with Pokemon has been incredible. It's been an absolute breath of fresh air to make my listy Pokemon videos, my theory videos on Sun and Moon, the few Pokemon playthroughs we've started. They have been so incredibly enjoyable. The hours, like each theory video and each listy video takes me at least a day to do that, just that one video, on top of the ridiculous amount of others that I do. I've really been working hard on them, and they are so much fun. I'm so happy with them. I cannot tell you. It's made me so happy. And then Hearthstone, all of you guys love Hearthstone as well, and when Whispers of the Old Gods come out, we will be having a lot of Hearthstone-y fun, some Hearthstone streams again, which is gonna be absolutely flawless, so that'll be really good. And I guess I should really go for my future plans, because quite frankly, you've listened to too much damn ramble before getting to the meat. So, back to the theme of a need for change with this video. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different focus on my channel, because I've been kind of in a catch-22. Isaac doesn't replace anything, but if I don't do a video that isn't Isaac on the same day as Isaac, you guys think it will be doing, and then I end up getting more of that kind of loop feedback of complaints, so I have to try and find more non-Isaac things to do to even it out, and it just goes round and round and round and round in a circle, which basically forces me to not spend as much time as I would like on each individual video, if that makes sense. I'd much rather start to properly focus on each non-Isaac video and make it something truly special and worth watching, and something that I'm really extra proud of in its own right, because while the channel's not gone away from its, you know, core ethos of I will do videos on games that I am enjoying, I think it has lost a little bit of the edge when it comes to that focus. So no more, for we are going to rejoin it. I think I'm going to ignore looking for what I think the next good game to do will be. I'm going to ignore trying to find trends or anything like that. I am simply going to do what I think are well-made quality videos on games that I am enjoying playing at the moment, and that could end up being anything. They're not just going to be, for example, I want to do one on Atlas Reactor. It's not going to be Atlas Reactor, here's 15 minutes of explaining Atlas Reactor. It's going to be an interesting, actual neat video telling you why you are quite simply wrong if you're not excited for Atlas Reactor, and I think it'll be fun, and I want to do stuff like that. I'm going to take more time on each video, I really am. So whether that means there'll be a sudden drop in videos, I don't know. But basically, don't be upset if there isn't a non-Isaac video on a given day, because it probably means I'm working on something really neat and worthwhile, and something that's probably a lot of fun. So I'm really wanting to focus and inject the passion back into my random game videos, and you'll start seeing a lot of random stuff on random games that I happen to be into, and basically we're going to be in for a year of a new Rage style and a lot of variety, so I hope that makes you happy to hear. I think it's going to be a good one. So in terms of some specific plans outside of whatever I happen to be really enjoying playing at the moment, there's definitely going to be a lot of quality stuff on Monster Hunter X Cross Generations, whichever one you want to call it, when that comes out. There's obviously going to be a lot of Sun and Moon stuff when that comes out, as well as the stuff on the run-up to it. There's also going to be a horror game with me and Danny, because Until Dawn was fantastic, so I'm going to choose a really suitable one that's coming out this year, because there are a lot of good ones, and we'll be doing that when the next Worms game comes out. We'll be having a lovely tournament on that. As I mentioned earlier, Hearthstone content when Whispers comes out. They're the main 5 that I'm aware of, so I think what you can look then is just a much more focused, better style from a lot of my videos, with more time and care going into choosing them, because gone are the days of starting a series and not finishing it. I'm going to be very careful with what I want to do for you guys, and if it begins, it's going to end, because I owe you all that much. And maybe on average a little bit less frequency, but certainly still at least 1 to 2 videos a day, but with a little bit more spice added in. And I don't just mean I'm going to sit down and edit the crap out of videos and put sounds and music and things on screen in, because I believe editing is a tool, and with every tool there is a right and wrong time to use it, and I don't believe in just going through a video and trying to make every square inch of footage funny with some sort of overlay on the screen. That was one of the mistakes I very much made during my Daisy Files day. You know, there's a fine balance to strike, I think, and I want to have a really subtly enhanced approach. I really, really do. So hopefully that's good news to you all, because I think the need for change is strong, and I think I need a little bit of a change, maybe a little bit of a fresh direction, because the Pokemon stuff, you know, making so many of you happy has really proven to me that if I, you know, really spend time on the things, then you guys will enjoy watching them. So it's going to be my ethos for a little bit. At least, you know, it'll be a slow start. You're not going to notice all this straight away, but it's definitely on my mind, basically. There's also a P.O. box that so many of you requested to send us random, probably incredibly offensive stuff, so I'll put the address of that in the description in case any of you have been wondering it. And of course, I do want to say a massive, massive, unbelievable, undeniable thank you to all of the patrons, without whom I probably wouldn't be able to make videos nearly the same way that I can right now. They are definitely my lifeblood, and I thank you all so much. Patron Game of the Week is easily in my top 3 favorite series. It's so much fun, and I love doing it, so thank you all, patrons. The link to the Patreon is obviously in the description as well, if that's the thing you're interested in, but by no means think that you have to or anything like that. No way at all. So, yeah, there you go, everyone. I don't think I really have anything else to say. You guys enjoyed this in a manner of speaking, or at least can understand a little bit more about how my mindset is and how I'm operating with these things. I 100%, in a nutshell, basically, I am desperate to try new things and do new things on the channel. So I'm kind of going out my mind stressing over what I'm going to do, because I don't want to lose all of you guys and make you not enjoy Rage Game anymore before I've sorted my life out and found something new and awesome for you guys to enjoy. So there you go. I hope this has been at least helpful, and I think the final thing to say is every single one of you that watches this, every single one of you that watches anything, thank you all so just bloody much for being such amazing human beings. Just an amazing audience, the best one on YouTube, proven time and time again through many trials that we've been through together. You are all incredible, and just thank you so much for being Ragicans. It means the absolute world, and I love you all. I really, really do. So, yeah, let's have a great year together. My name has been Rage. Goodbye.